teams 12 and 5 in the Big Ten, tied for 5th in a jam-packed top of the heap. And the sophomore middle blocker, Allie Holland, gets us going from inside the Covelli Center. That's a point for Ohio State, and the Buckeyes are playing to the home crowd already.
Yeah, and so it's really important for Parker to keep changing up her shot, keeping that defense at home, not being very predictable on what she's doing.
Riley Rader with the tapper over. There's Parker, stuffed, kept alive by Hampton after a ricochet. Rollins swings it over for Penn State. Back to Gonzalez. Blossom dumps it right into the donut.
Both teams are really, really hungry for this W. We mentioned how the loser is out of the Big Ten race. So, you know, a lot on the line here, and they are coming out ready to play. Some sets that she'll get. It takes a special knack and a lot of reps to be really good in that particular area.
Londot pummels the ball from the middle of the floor, 9-9.
Setting the ball. A better shot would have been to just keep the ball in play as opposed to ripping it.
That serve may have been going long, but Murr really couldn't get out of the way in time. Good thing she played it because Ohio State won the point. Gabby Gonzalez is having a great first set.
And make a great shot, so not holding on to errors or misplays. So I'm glad to see that roll shot scoring for her. I think it sets her up for good things in the future here because she's not holding on to those negative plays. But the digs, too, that they're making are unbelievable, keeping the ball alive, extending rallies.
Blossom serves off the net for Penn State. Hampton again with a fantastic up. And Pritchard goes cross-court and missed.
In terms of leadership, that's outstanding for Penn State.
A captain for the last 2 seasons, over 1,300 career kills. But Ohio State stops the Penn State rally.
Either one of those 6 teams up for grabs for that Big Ten title.
Don't tell my mom I'm biting my nails. Jenna Hampton again, already testing our adjectives here with the number of plays she's made, but Ohio State goes pure power and Riley Rader.
And just the speed of that shot, so hard for Ohio State's defense to play up.
Cassie Kirshen, the freshman, serves for Penn State. And that ball is planted right in front of Kirshen by Emily Londot of Ohio State. Londot's 3rd kill of the first set, and Gruensfelder, the senior from Missouri, serves for Ohio State. Blossom underneath it, passes Pritchard's way, she's blocked. Rollins keeps it up in the back row, back to Pritchard. Punched at by Pedraza, Londot swings through and puts it down, point Ohio State.
That up the ball to Londot, and Londot just hitting all kinds of angles tonight. She's having a great night so far.
Kylie Murr, the libero, passes it to Londot. That was very low, might have been into the net anyway. A point for Penn State.
When you don't go from slow to fast.
Holland serves to Gruensfelder. Gonzalez swings cross court. That was dug by Holland, the server, but she couldn't control it.
That time not able to control it. She got her arms under it, but dug it way out of bounds.
What a set from Blossom to Horde. Gruensfelder forces an overpass. Horde swung and missed.
Tight. These are going to be extended matches and extended points, extended sets, so you just have to play with confidence and know that you can win and just sock it to your opponent. It's not going to be easy, but you got to believe.
Blossom tried to dump it over, and Gabby Gonzalez on the outside was ready and waiting.
Her ready and anticipating that does a nice block.
Great serve, Kylie Murr. She aces up Penn State, and Ohio State's got the lead late in the first.
And they just think, hey, our chances of getting an ace are good if we serve that left back area of the court.
4-0 run for Ohio State. Caitlin Horde changes that, and we're tied at 21.
Executed perfectly for Penn State. Gives them that important 21st point to tie it up.
Gabby Blossom, as consistent of a server as there is in the Big Ten. But Hampton and Pritchard collided for Penn State. Londot swings to the back row, and not even Hampton can get there.
Hard and deep.
To Hampton on the serve. Horde swings and picks up her 4th kill. Horde is a 2-time first-team All-Big Ten player like Erica Pritchard, who serves for Penn State. Gonzalez turned away at the net. In the middle, Raider gets it down for Ohio State.
Themselves in the hunt for this first set.
Fantastic crowd at the Covelli Center. Caitlin Horde. Gabby Gonzalez to serve. It is set point for Ohio State. Good serve. Over to Parker. Londot keeps it in play. Over to Moore. And she puts it away for Ohio State.
Oh, they're calling her in the net.
But that's the mentality that Jen Flynn-Oldenburg has been talking about, that closer mentality. As Hampton serves for Penn State. Right back to Moore, and this time she gets it. They go right back to Janae Zamore, Audrey. And a fantastic finish for Ohio State. So much attention around Penn State going into the season was around the transfers of Donna Rollins and Erica Pritchard.
Well, they absolutely are, and you know they know what Russ Rose's expectations are.
Yes.
They're used to him as a coach, and you know, I think they just rise to the occasion. They're very consistent day in and day out.
In the middle, Raider.
That has come off the bench and filled in different roles throughout the season, so hats off to her.
Wide on the swing from Adana Rollins, and that's a great point. She serves Moore. Back to Londot in the back row. Holland got the swing over for Penn State. Blossom to Pritchard. Pedraza back to Londot. Blossom was there. And the pass from the libero Hampton to Pritchard. She's stuffed. Extended rally, early second set, and Allie Holland leads the block charge for the Nittany Lions.
Blockers are setting up the block perfectly, especially on the left side attack for Penn State.
3-0 run for Penn State. Blocked but out of bounds, and Ohio State wins side out.
She turns her body to face outside, so such an athletically gifted and talented setter.
Gabby Gonzalez. Back to Pritchard. Murr over to Gonzalez. Rollins one-handed. Off the block, Hampton couldn't quite save it. Point Ohio State. Londot, flat-footed serve, line drive. Parker blocked. Horde kept it up on the Penn State side. Rollins swung long.
Really know it as from when you watch him on the bench. He's so calm, but boy, he can coach.
Pedraza with the back pass to Londot. Great dig in the back row. Gonzalez took something off at that time. Gonzalez blocked again. Raider is blocked. Penn State like an iron curtain up front. 500 consecutive weeks. That's like 10 straight years, basically.
Yeah. We joked about what have we done 500 times consecutively.
For the last 10 years, yeah. I think I've had a cup of coffee. That's about it.
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, sometimes it comes down to just the unforced errors, just having one or two unforced errors. And, of course, service aces always do help your cause.
Great moment for the Big Ten. And, you know, I think it's about time we had another national champion from the Big Ten in volleyball.
Oh, let's
Audrey.
do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. We got a chance. Great chance, actually. First for Penn State, reading it perfectly.
Moore with the swing. Pritchard blocked, pushed it back up. Blossom all the way over to Parker. Ball was smoked, but into the net.
Oh, look at what she can do.
Yeah.
She's got great offensive numbers and putting on a blocking clinic tonight.
Pritchard pushed that one over. Overpass. Gonzalez underneath it for Ohio State. Londot drills it.
Don't want to put that first contact too low to the setter, especially when the outside hitter needs a time to gather herself on the approach.
Maddie Bolinovic in the back row kept that play alive for Penn State. Ohio State was like sharks in the water on that last attempt by Pritchard, but somehow Penn State's still in this point, and now Ohio State's out of system. What a dig by Gruensfelder. Gonzalez. Too much muscle, no touch.
Right now, Ohio State a little bit more predictable, but based on the information that they gathered in the first two sets, they know and they are anticipating where the ball's going to go.
Pritchard wide, point Ohio State. They're 8th in the country in blocks per set at 2.77. So again, even by very high standards, Penn State with 6 blocks in this set alone. It's well above their average.
And one of the things that you don't always see with blocking is it's so much easier when you're serving tough and when you take a team out of system.
Guys serve to tie. Kylie Murr puts it in play. Pritchard on the right side. Gruensfelder with the dig. Blossom sets Horde in the middle. Here's Londot. Hampton keeps it alive. And Parker is stuffed. Londot down the line, but wide.
Just slightly wide.
To Gruensfelder on the serve. Gonzalez on a runner. Blossom, Horde, blocked. Hampton pushes it up. Parker. Ohio State needs a point here. In case is the wild card team in the Big Ten race because they swept Wisconsin this year. They could really continue to shake up the conference championship race down the stretch here.
Order to have a chance of winning this second set. So tough situation for Ohio State.
Yeah, tough road to hoe, that's for sure. Johnny Parker blitzed the ball on the overpass. Ohio State cleans it up thanks to a stuff from Riley Rader, and the Buckeyes are down 2. Parker's from Ohio. She's from the Dayton area. Casstown. She went to Miami East High School. Here is Emily Londot serving to keep the set alive. Horde, dug by Murr. On the overpass, a bad pass from Gonzalez, the outside. That's not her forte in Penn State. He's won a couple of gold medals for the United States Youth National Team. Horde gathered her own rejection. Over to Gonzalez, blocked by Horde, who's running all over the front of the net right now. And Parker, rather Stark, hammered it on the pin for Penn State, and she gets another swing at the ball. What a play by Gruensfelder, and from the rafters, it's back on Penn State's side. Gruensfelder again with a save. One of the best points of the match. Parker. Londot muscles it home. I mean, Horde was bringing some heat.
Yeah.
And a sophomore. Great serve. Rollins wide. Beg your pardon, Horde wide. And why is that?
Well, take a look at the numbers there. 6 kills. I mean, there you have it. It's so early on. You're getting 6 kills, and boy, you're going to be ahead here. A front row defensive player getting some stuff blocks or even touches on the block.
Stark. In front of Rollins. Ohio State with 2 points out of the timeout. It's a smart crowd inside the Covelli Center. They keep it quiet when their team's serving. Pedraza to the back row. That's down.
Schaefer Pedraza from Minnesota. She played at Minnesota and is in the Hall of Fame.
Katie Clark, number 11, on the court right now for Russ Rose, who's tweaking his rotation to try and wake Penn State up a little bit in the third. It was Clark who was able to keep it alive for a moment, but nothing. Gonzalez already into double digits in the kill column with 10. Overpass coming back Ohio State's way, and it's mopped up. Here's Jenna Hampton closing in on 1,000 digs for her career. On the slide, Raider, booted by Angelina Stark.
Is why the point was awarded to Penn State.
Clark serves again. And it's Janeza Moore off the touch.
Allowing the outside hitter to swing big.
There's the Mac Pedraza rainbow serve. Holland swung on the slide, and Penn State able to get it over out of system. Londat puts it right into the middle of the floor. Mac Pedraza serves right to the middle of the floor. Holland runs the slide. Murr passes to Londat off the block. That's Parker who kept it up. Rollins, a touch shot. Londat drills it for the Ohio State point.
Some gaps in the block and the antenna and gripping it line.
Blossom dumps it over. Murr kept it up for Ohio State. Blossom to Parker in the back row. That was a fastball from Johnny Parker. Maddie Bolinovic serves for Penn State. Fished out of the net by Pedraza to Moore. Great dig by Hampton of Penn State. Moore again returns with a dig of her own. Swatted over by Parker. In the middle, Erica Davis dug by Parker again. Pritchard. Point Ohio State, it was long. Here's Gruensfelder, the senior. Holland gets it over for Penn State. Londat running the slide as an outside. Everything is coming up Ohio State in the third, 20-8.
One person is struggling. The beauty of being part of a team is somebody comes in off the bench and tries to get some rhythm and some momentum going.
Serves for Penn State now. Deep serve to Murr for Ohio State. Londat clocks the ball, and on the overpass, it's out of bounds, 21-9.
Playing that ball, but just sailing that ball out of bounds on the dig.
Londat's career high is 24 kills. She still has a little bit of a ways to go to get there. And that's dropped in by Gabby Gonzalez of Ohio State.
What's important is just maybe regrouping and playing better, but you're going to see those passes are really taking Blossom off the net, so there's not much she can do. In contrast, Ohio State just really playing very well.
It's about the most pressing question right now in the third. Horde on the slide, blocked. Blossom is there and back up. Stark, roller, great dig, Gruensfelder. Correction, Pedraza. Hampton, Blossom, Horde. 10 points for Penn State. Blossom serves. Over to Gonzalez. That was not a good pass. Point still alive. That was Pedraza from the back row at the swing. Had a lot of heat on it. And Parker puts it down deep.
Can this unit, can this group of six just play a little bit better and don't worry so much about the score, just win the next point.
Stark gets it over. On the give and go, Riley Raider pounds it down.
And you saw Penn State's left side blocker essentially blocking no one.
Johnny Parker winds up and tools the block. Likewise, Gonzalez for Ohio State. Raider. What a play by Gabby Blossom, the center for Penn State. Londat comes in hot. Londat, the sophomore outside hitter. 9 kills in.
Easy that you lose your focus as a passer, but Penn State's been able to handle that one quite easily.
Janeza Moore is turned away, but the block out of bounds gives Ohio State the point and the lead in the fourth. Gruensfelder. Holland, delicate touch. Pritchard back on the floor for Penn State. Off the block and down, an Ohio State point, Gabby Gonzalez.
They are playing better, and they're playing smooth, and they are in this for the fight.
Ball was scorched by Gabby Gonzalez. Gonzalez puts it home in the back. Londot with 19 kills, Gonzalez with 14 for Ohio State. Penn State looking to force a fifth. Hampton on the dig. Rollins on the swing, keeps it alive after the rejection, and then miscommunication for Penn State gives the Buckeyes the point.
And you can see that they're giving Penn State a lot of points and easy opportunities to score.
Londot pounds the ball for an Ohio State point. Parker to serve. Pedraza sets more. Cross court off the shoulder of Hampton. She couldn't corral it.
Penn State right now is serving Janisha Moore. You can see lots of balls coming to her on serve receive.
Madonna Rollins with the ace a moment ago for Penn State. But side out, Ohio State.
And she's been pretty quiet offensively.
Yeah. Blossom races underneath it and passes to Stark. Londot read the defense beautifully.
Executed, great job by Emily Londot.
21 kills, 3 off her career high. Parker, roll shot, Pedraza digs it. Londot, Hampton, what a save. Londot nearly misfired. Over to Parker. What a save by Gruensfelder. Great point here between Penn State and Ohio State in the fourth. Ohio State tries to pull within 1. Penn State tries to force a fifth. Rollins into the net, fished out by Blossom and swatted over by Holland. Longest rally of the match. Parker into the block. Erica Davis with her biggest play of the match.
You know, one of the things I noted was Parker has not been blocked very much. And here you see, to end the rally, is a great block by Erica. She hit low seam, and the advantage went to Ohio State's block.
Now Ohio State can tie. Penn State badly out of system, and Stark puts it into the net. We've been treated to matches like this all season long in the Big Ten. Final week of the regular season begins today. Overpass, Stark cleans up from her previous miscue, and Penn State regains the lead. She transferred from West Virginia because of the architecture program at Penn State. West Virginia didn't have one. Gonzalez off the block. There's Broughton in the back row. Horde turned away, and Broughton slides in to keep it up. And the ball finally planted by Ohio State to tie us up at 17. Londot with the kill to match her number.
The middle back area of the court, so hard to defend.
Parker too long for Penn State. Murr serves to Rollins. Stark dug by Gruensfelder. Pedraza tempo ball. There's Riley Rader again.
Is on a mission, so watch out.
Horde pounds the ball wide, and it's a point for Ohio State. Huge point for the Buckeyes out of the timeout. Horde got off to a great start offensively. Now 5 errors for the match. Blossom sets Parker off the block. Murr pushes it up. Back to Gonzalez. Hampton lays out for it. Rader turned away. Gruensfelder cannot keep it alive. Excellent passer in every scenario, especially late. Gonzalez winds up, and off the Penn State block, Ohio State grabs a 21-18 advantage.
Definitely on serve receive, get some points here.
Horde, right again. They've stuck to the task at hand much better so far today. Parker off the block. Gonzalez is stuffed. Murr keeps it alive. Pushed over by Rader. Parker for the Penn State point. They're down 3. is having a 15-kill match. 6 digs and 4 blocks. Doug on the swing by Parker. Out of bounds. Great eye by Adana Rollins. Ohio State disagrees with the call. Maybe we'll see a challenge card from Jen Flynn Oldenburg. So 23-20 with Jenna Hampton serving for Penn State. Ohio State is out of challenges. Raider off the block. Point Ohio State. Now it's match point for the Bucks. Raider serves to Hampton. Holland long. It's over. Buckeyes are still alive in the hunt for a Big Ten title.